Well, many of us do it already, or at least try to remember each week. Now, Premier Gordon Campbell wants all British Columbians to show their support and to thank Canadian troops by wearing red every Friday. The campaign began in eastern Canada in 2006, but only in the past year or so has it been gathering steam west of the Rockies. As A News reporter Stephen Andrew shows us tonight, the Premier is trying to educate people in BC about Wear Red Fridays, but his government didn't get the lesson into BC classrooms.
The body of the latest Canadian soldier killed in Afghanistan begins the long journey home. Private Tyler Todd was killed by a roadside bomb while on foot patrol southwest of Kandahar City on Sunday. He is the 142nd Canadian soldier killed in Afghanistan since the mission began in 2002. The BC government chose this day to show its support for Canadian troops in Afghanistan by wearing red. The Premier says the photo op is to encourage people across the province to show their support by joining a Canada-wide campaign to wear red every Friday. And he says it's important for young people across BC to know about the campaign.
I think it's very important. You know, one of the things that I've noticed, particularly at Remembrance Day, is how many more young people are actually coming to Remembrance Day and reflecting on how fortunate we are that we've had people that have made these sacrifices.
The Greater Victoria School District says while it supports Canadian troops, it knows nothing about Wear Red on Fridays. Even the school closest to CFB Esquimalt knows nothing about the campaign. That's because the Ministry of Education hasn't told them anything about it.
I think that we will notify them of the Red Fridays is there. You know, people will do this because they want to do it. You know, we're not going to force people to do it. I'm glad to be doing this on behalf of the armed services, and I'm sure many, many other Canadians will as well. At
least one teacher at Oak Bay High School is aware of the sacrifice men and women are making in Afghanistan. The teacher is keeping a personal but very public record of the number of military personnel killed during the mission.
I don't know what the message is that the teacher is trying to get across, and I wouldn't want to presume knowing that until I've met with him. Now that I am aware of this, we will deal with it hastily.
The Canuck store next to CFB Esquimalt shows its support every Friday and often throughout the week.
They're really appreciative. They like to know that we're behind them, and it's really good back east, and we're starting to see it in the last year really pick up here in the West Coast.
But we will have to wait until Friday to find out if this latest display of Canadian pride will encourage more people to join the campaign, or if it will be just Liberal politicians seeing red. In Victoria, Stephen Andrew, A News.